What is up, guys? We are back doing a little handheld intro today to kick things off. I know it's been a minute, but the June hiatus is over. We're back. We got an interview today with a potential K-State prospect, class of 2027, Chris Deuce Hunt Jr. from Duncanville, Texas. He was recently offered for K-State 2 weeks ago. He has other D1 offers as well to schools like Monmouth and Sam Houston. And so we're just sitting down with him today, doing a little Zoom interview, and hope you guys enjoy it. We'll get right into it. As I asked him about why he loves basketball and how he got into it.
Basketball. I started playing football at a very young age, and I picked up a basketball one day, and like ever since that day, I never put it down. Like I just fell in love with it. Playing on mini hoops to going on playing on real goals. I just fell in love with the game.
You got offers from so many colleges now. I mean, they're adding up. I saw Monmouth offered you as well recently.
Yeah.
What does it mean for these colleges to already be reaching out to you? Your class of 2027. I mean, does it mean something for these, for these teams to be reaching out to you so early?
It means a lot to me because see, it's like I'm improving in my game each and every day, and they see something in me, and they feel like I can better their program in many different ways.
Well, on that note, I saw your field goal percentage and your points per game. You're 53% is just crazy. What would you say is your strongest part of your game? Maybe not shooting too, because you're obviously a great shooter. What else? What else do you bring to the team?
Uh, Definitely my dog on the defensive end. I say that because I am one of the best defenders in my class. I feel like, and also my playmaking ability. People kind of sleep on my playmaking ability, but I can really pass.
On scoring in two, you're very athletic. I mean, you're 6'0" and you're dunking the ball. I mean, it's just it doesn't even look like you're putting that much effort in. Just easy dunks. What do you do? Like, how much training goes into that to be able to dunk at your height?
Um, it's really 3 times throughout the week. Like, just really working with my dad. My dad knows my weak points in my game, so he makes me watch a lot of film and different stuff like that. But like on the training side of it, he makes sure I do a lot of jumping. So it's this little trick that he always put me on. It's called a super cat, and
Okay.
I do it every day. So that's why I'm kind of a little bouncy.
What goes into a super cat? I've never heard of that before.
It's just something that goes on the both of your shoulders, and like you just consistently jump like with some weight on.
Gotcha.
So probably like for me, I put like 345-pound plates on both sides.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I actually had a question about your dad coaching you. Talk to me kind of about that dynamic you have with him. Being your dad and your coach, and what kind of impact he's had on your life and your basketball career so far.
My dad, that's really my right hand man. I go to him about whatever. He's really my superhero for real. I like that's literally my right hand man, my day one. On the coaching side about of it, I mean, he was a really good coach. I could say he coached at a pretty good high level. He coached in high school. Um, the flip side of it, of him being my father, he's a great dad. Keeps me out of a lot of trouble. Teaches me right from wrong. Tell me when I'm wrong and right. So he's just pretty much a great dad all around,
That's awesome
and
to hear, man.
I love him to death. So
That's great to hear, man. That's awesome. So, what are some of your goals for the rest of your high school career? And do you already have aspirations for your college career and maybe even potentially past that?
um, high school. I mean, I do have 2 years left. This upcoming year, I know my team is gonna need me to lead them for sure because it's a very young group, and a lot of the guys they're coming from JV. So I'm also gonna try to take my team back to state because we did it last year. So why not do it again? And that's for the next past 2 years. College wise, I want to go one and done. I
Really?
want to go one. Yep, I want to go one and done. And
All
I feel
right.
like my skill and ability. I got the talent to do it.
Hell yeah, man. I love that confidence. That's awesome.
Sure.
So I actually want to transition to your recruiting then. So, like we said earlier, you already have a few offers on the table. Kansas State being your power four offer. I know it's a ways away, but what are you looking for in a college destination?
What am I looking for?
Yeah, like
Uh,
either basketball wise or college wise too. Campus, location, all that stuff.
I'm looking for a good group of a good area where there's no trouble, good fan base, good coaching staff, somewhere I know I'm gonna play and better my game as a player and become a better man as well. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for.
Awesome. That's all. That's great. It's great. It's very important to beyond basketball for sure. So if you don't mind me asking some questions about K State specifically, if you can talk about it, I don't know what the rules are on all this, but how did they reach out to you, and can you talk about like maybe how those conversations went?
Um, so it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, okay. So we had our Puma session in Seal Beach, California, and they thought I were gonna be playing in that, and I wasn't actually. I played in the next tournament because that was the time where we were getting ready to play. So I guess the Kansas State coach, he had a friend, two friends of his, they're like twins, and he sent them a note, like looking for Pacific players, like, and I was one of them. And to be honest, I was kind of shocked. I was kind of shocked, but at the same time, I knew I've been working on this for a pretty long time. But he sent it to these twins, and in that paper, it got back to me. And my coach, my high school coach, Coach Ford, uh, he was saying like that's pretty much his guys and stuff like that. And they came out to see me during TABC, and that was during like the June 15th time, so they could call me and stuff like that. So we got on the phone, talked for a little bit, and we've been still in contact, stuff like that. Then a couple of days ago, we actually got on the phone, and they decided to give me a full ride to Kansas State.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Congrats.
Yep, appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Do you see yourself in any specific role like K State? Again, I know it's way far ahead, and who knows with transfer portal these days, it could be a whole nother group of guys there. But just in your conversations with coaches and stuff.
I definitely see myself at a good program, and like whoever like really wants me, like wants me to be their guy and come in and lead them, help them win and stuff like that. But I actually do love Kansas State. I love all my schools actually that has offered me. So
Yeah, you should.
yeah,
Those are your day ones right now.
yeah, literally everybody's pretty much my day one, and they actually recruit me while I'm young, and I'm only a junior, but like it's still time. But I know when it's time, I know who I want to go.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they see the potential in you, and I mean, it's great that they're already reaching out because, most of the time these are the earlier recruiters are always the ones that end up being the landing spots. At least that's what I've seen, at least from recruits in the area. So as of right now, there will be 2 point guards. There, David Castillo will be a senior, and there's a class of 2025 commit, Wilson. He'll be a junior. How do you learn from, since you're a sophomore right now, how have you learned from more tenured players, and how do they affect your game?
My guys like Bug, the BJ, Beckham. Like me and Beckham's in the same class, but like we all used to compete each and every day in practice, and all lifted weights. We all built a little bond, and like their mentalities for the will of the game to win. It kind of just like put that on me. And I always had the will to win the game, but like it's like more to a different level. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure.
But those guys, like, they helped me develop into what I am now, and I'm still growing as a player, and I'm still gonna continue to grow as a player.
Kind of like an iron sharpens iron.
Literally, literally.
You talked earlier about like you're gonna have to lead your team these next couple of years with you're transitioning into the upperclassman role, and you're gonna have to be leading your guys. Talk about your leadership a little bit.
I feel like my leadership with my guys is very loud, very very different, like emotional wise, like wanting them to win and how they want me to win too. So I think because we're all real cool, like off the court. So that's actually great that we're all cool off the court because it's gonna help us in the later run on the court. Because building that trust off the court helps me deal with them on the court and leading them each and every day. Because I know they're young and they haven't played on varsity because they've been on JV. So it's my job to like help them get comfortable, make them feel safe on the court. Like even if they make mistakes, like it's all good. Like it's all good. Just we on to the next play.
So I saw some of your teammates are already, getting attention from Power 4 schools too. Caden Edwards is already committed to TCU, and I saw that you mentioned Beckham Black. He's got interest from Big 12, Cincinnati, and TCU. I saw SMU's also offered him. Do your teammates being potential Big 12 foes, does that interest you at all? Does that play any role at where you might want to be at?
Like playing with my teammates, that like my previous teammates,
playing with them, playing against them.
I mean, for sure, I would love to. Well, since me and Beckham in the past, I mean, we compete every time, each and every time we play against each other. Like that's my guy for real. Like if one day it was possible for us to play in college or the NBA together, I mean, it would be pretty dope because we did it while we were young.
Yeah, you got that chemistry built up now.
Yeah.
Well, if there's one thing you hope people take away from this and remember about you off the court, not your basketball skills, but you as a person, what would it be?
I'm a funny guy, great person to be around. Love each and everybody, care for everybody. I'm also a pretty chill guy, willing to help anybody. You can feel free to call me at any time. I'm always be there for you, even if I'm at my lowest. Like I'm always gonna be there for you.
Well, that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, Chris, for joining me today, talking ball. Really appreciate it. He's a great kid. He's going to be great wherever he ends up. And thank you as well to Coach Chris for helping set this whole thing up. Really appreciate all your help with that. But that'll do it for me today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.